Hello, 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 everybody. Yes. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is I, Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the Bro Chat, coming to y'all with my lovely co-host, Becky, Vintage and More. Anitra couldn't make it tonight, so I'm sorry about that. Hello, Chu. How are you? And yes, hope everybody's Saturday is amazing and fantastic. And hope everybody's staying cool. It is extremely hot here today. And I know probably for Becky is probably hot too in Arizona. So hopefully if you are in a place that's hot today, you're staying cool. Hello, Susan. Hello, Mary T. And so yes, we got a lot of great things for you. So I'm gonna bring up Becky so she can tell you all about her shipping, selling, and hopefully some about her trip to Oregon.
Yeah, if I can remember what I'm supposed to do here anymore. I had a lot of fun in Washington and in Oregon, and I posted some videos on that. My daughter graduated her master's in social work in Washington up by Seattle. And then I went down to Oregon and visited my mom, and we were looking around for areas that we would like to move to. And then, of course, I had to fit in a couple of estate sales and, a little Salvation Army thrifting. I ship out of Arizona, and it's 104 degrees right now. So I'm wishing I was back in Oregon. I do ship via pirate ship, and I invoice through PayPal, and I will probably invoice after Monday, probably Tuesday, because I'm going to try and have a Whatnot show on Monday, and on Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to have a YouTube sale. So I'm going to try to get back in the swing of things. And I know July 1st, I'm going to be on Angie's Oddities. And of course, here with Aaron is always great. And I did pick up a ton of ephemera. So had lots of fun. And hopefully you guys didn't miss me too bad while I was gone.
Yeah, we did though, but we made it through.
Yeah, I watched a little bit, so I tried to when I could. So, yeah, and my mom misses me really bad. I need to get up there because she's having a little more problems getting around,
Yeah.
So, anyway.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So, yes. I am shipping from Maryland. I will be invoicing directly after the sale. No, I won't. I'm sorry. I am shipping from Maryland. I will be invoicing tomorrow after my sale with two old guy vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Twitchman and Donna Marie. And I will be invoicing after that. And if you pay by Monday, your items will go out Tuesday. And then I will have my sale on Wednesday. With everything will be starting at $5. It'll be starting at 7 o'clock Wednesday. Everything starting off at $5. And Friday night, alongside with Trish and Sue Spezio on Trish's channel, Sandy and Otto. And it's called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday, I will be on right back here with my lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, and Becky, Vintage and More. And so yes. And so how about I do my brooch reveal of the week? Start this off right.
Oh, good.
So y'all voted on this beautiful, beautiful brooch. It's blue and it's almost like a shell. It's called something else though, right? Like it's like a shell material.
Yeah, some of them look like abalone, maybe even.
Abalone, that's what it is. Yeah, maybe like I said, abalone on there. It's like blue and black. You can make a pendant out of it, and I wish I had a magnifying, but it is sterling silver, and it looks like it says Mexico on it. So nice. So I will put this on my hat sometime during the sale, so it'll be on there. And I got my favorite my favorite meaning in mind, and I will reveal that at the end of the sale, and I will give a giveaway. And so the rules of the sales are like this. So everything will be a buy it now, offer up, and there may be some choices mixed in with that. And I do my countdown like this. It'd be going once, going twice, last call, then I say sold. And then if anybody jumps in during that time and bid somebody, I would start the countdown over again to give everybody a fair shot of what they're bidding on. And the bidding increments goes like this. So from $1 to $20, it's a $1 bidding increment. From $20 to $50, it's a $2 bidding increment. From $50 to $100, it's a $5 bidding increment. And $100 and beyond, it's a $10 bidding increment. And we will be bringing 15 items per person, 3 items per round. So there will be 5 rounds per person. And yeah, I believe that as all the information I would want y'all to know before we started. So how about we start the show? Let's start the show. And I will bring up Becky first to start it off.
Yeah, it's nice to see everybody. And thank you for coming in and giving the thumbs up. And my first item is going to be number 1. It's going to be starting bid. So all of mine are starting bids.
Okay.
And so this is number 1. And it's a book called Brewster's Millions. And this is a 1902 copyright.
Hey,
It
KJ.
does have a little bit of water damage, I believe here. I have it as a $5 starting bid. And it's Brewster's Millions. It has some really nice pictures in it. So it has the different acts. I guess this was a play. Because this is Act 1. And then this is another scene from Act 1. So it has some nice pictures. And it's 1902. George Barr McCutcheon is who the author of the book is. Let's see, I'm trying to get to another picture here. I tried to mark them so it'd make it a little easier to show. There's another picture. Look at those outfits they have on. Look at ladies. And they're very, very well dressed. Take Your Hands Off Me in Act 3. It looks like it's got some sailor outfits. Like a boat they've got on stage. Made the stage into a boat. And here's What Have You There? $1 million worth of receipts. Act 4. Looks like. So I remember Brewster's Millions was a movie, and I wonder how the book compares. And then it has stuff on famous copyright books in the back, which I think is really cool. There's a few pages like that. And like I said, it does have a little bit of water damage here. The spine looks pretty good, though. Yeah. And the pages themselves look pretty good. There's a little tiny bit of discoloration like on the edge there. But otherwise they're pretty good for it being 1902. And that's number 1, $5 starting bid. Anybody's interested in that? I'm going to shrink this so I can see. There we go. All right. Number 2 is also a book, and its starting bid is going to be $6. Number 2. And this is St. Nicholas series for boys and girls. It says Ella, and then Aimwell side. This one is 1889 copyright. The spine has pulled away a bit. You can kind of see it. You look there. It says Emma M. Ford from Aunt Emma, Christmas 1896. So it does have that on there, as well as the 1889 copyright. So this says, here's the children's party. It has really great pictures in this one. I really love the pictures in this one. There's a awesome. $6 start. Let me see if I can fan a couple more. And that first page is a little loose there. It has, let's see here. It has what the chapters are about, like up here. So it has that. And the edges, if you can see, are kind of browned around the edges. I'm thinking that's because of the age, of course. 1889, that's pretty old for a book.
Yeah.
But great pictures. This one. If I get to. And in some places in here, there's little songs too. So, different pictures. And be very careful here with this. That's an alarm discovery, it says. Let's see what's back here. I know back here there was some more. The Haunted Castle. And let's see. The Fairies. And this has a little song, The Fairy Guard, I guess the song is. Here's another one picture to go with the fairies. And then this one is, I think, about Emily. But the pictures are great. And
Hey, Jamie.
The condition for the age, I mean, 1889 is, I think, really great for the age of the book.
Yes.
It said the spine is separating a little, and this here and this page, if you can tell right here, where it's separating a bit. But very, very pretty. Okay, that's number 2. $6. Oh, I see Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie's in at 6. Anybody else would like to come in at 7, or come in at 7?
Thank
if
you.
there's no other bids, I will start the countdown for Jamie. So we're going once. We're going twice. Last call.
Yeah, I think that's a really special book.
We are sold to Jamie. Congratulations, Jamie. And Jamie, you are rinsed. You're blue. And all right, congratulations, Jamie.
And thank you. And number 3, these were books that I found. Actually, somebody had an old garage that they opened up, and she had a bunch of stuff in there, and there was shelves of books. And apparently she was using it to sort out a bunch of stuff for sale. So number 3 is the $3 start, and this is called The Secret Hideout. Its copyright is 1965 by John Peterson. This is like a littler 8-inch by 6-inch little book, thin little kid's book. I just really liked the graphics in this. The pictures are wonderful. So they had like a little clubhouse, basically, and they made a hideout, making a hideout out of it. And then, different things happen. Of course, an obstacle course they made. They're pretending like they're spearing monsters or something there. And in the back of this, what I found most interesting is they had things in here about how to make a spear. So they have crafts in the back for the kids. And it's how to make a shield.
Hey, Debs.
And we've got how to make a lion mask.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And how to make a paper whistle. So this is a book of the Viking Club. It's Scholastic Book Series. I remember this book being older when I was a kid. So it's 1965 copyright. And let's see, more pictures in it. I just thought the pictures in here and the fact that they actually gave the kids a craft to do with them was really interesting in the book. Okay, there's no interest. I'll let Aaron go.
All right.
And thank you for looking, everybody.
Yes, and if y'all change your mind and you see something that you wanted, please let us know. And if you are watching a replay and you see something that you would like that has not been claimed, please email me or Becky and let us know what you would like. And I did put on my brooch on the hat. So there is the beautiful brooch of the week hat, brooch of the week. And now I have a lot of elk lodge lapels offer up of $8. Hello, Anitra. How are you? I said I DM'd you. If you haven't seen it, and like I said, if you can, feel free if you're able to. So here's Elk Lodge lapel pins. It's a lot of them for $8, and I believe I have about 8 of them. So here's Elk National Foundation. I don't see a year on it. That's one. Okay. And then we have there's KJ. Expeditor ruler. They get a little small sometimes. So that's 3. Now here I have a brooch. And this says Teller. REPER. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's actually 9. So 9 brooches, 9 pendants. This is a trustee. And here is the last one. So I see KJ is in at 8. I would need to see a 9 or better if you're interested. If there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we are going once. We are going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. All right. Congratulations, KJ. So KJ for $8 for the 9 lapels. Now I have a lot of 3 vintage name brand. Let's see, vintage jewelry. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. So here we have Avon Fashion Essence and Jewelry. And this is Pale Fire Ring. And it's a medium. And you can see it's in a box. And it says 1973. So I guess this was produced in 1973. So here's the box. And here's the beautiful ring. So you see the beautiful ring there. And it fits my pinky. So probably a size 7 or so. So that's one. Then we have a glided knot bracelet. And this is 1977. In the box. And you have the beautiful knot bracelet. So it fits me decently. So that's how that looks. Gold tone. Last but not least, we have fine fashion jewelry, Sarah Comfortery. And hold on. So it's another, I had the other earring to go with it. I don't know. So I find it, but here's the earring. It's another pair to go with it. And it is a clip-on earring. Sarah Comfortery. And so all three, a lot of three jewelry pieces for $8. And if there's no interest in this, I can move that to the side. And we'll move on to my next item, which I have a lot of 2 presidential spoons. Oh, KJ's in at 8. All right, so let's start the countdown. For if anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 9 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we're going once, going twice, last call, and we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Great buy there. So we have a lot of 2 presidential spoons. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. Yes, yes. Wonderful, wonderful deal there. So here we have a spoon of George Washington, and this is showing his Mount Vernon house in Virginia, right on the spoon part. And this is by the company W.M. Rogers. W.M. Rogers. You see his George Washington's face on there and the name going down the spoon. And now we have John Adams. And here we have, it says John Marshall, appointed Chief Justice. And the same company, W.M. Rogers. And it has a 15 on here. Or is it an IS? I think it may be saying IS. I'm not sure what the IS is for. But 2 spoons for John Adams and George Washington for $8. And if there's no interest in this, I can move this to the side and we can move back to Becky.
Hi. All right. Let's see. Oh, International Silver Company. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm glad somebody out there
Awesome.
knew.
Thank you, Mary.
Number 4 is going to be a choice of 10 with a starting bid of $5. And the first 10, so $5 choice. This is a Pennsylvania Dutch tin, and these are quilt patterns along the outside. And like that, there's the inside. It is in really nice shape. And I've seen a few of these, but I like the sun and rain. Oh, cool. Let's set that part down. There's that. And then the second choice for $5 would be this Saltina biscuit. Just a little salty. Eat them with soups, salads, and side dishes. It's a Nabisco tin. And the Nabisco tin is 5 inches tall. And this Pennsylvania Dutch one is 6.5 inches wide. I think these are really nice for putting. I like to put embroidery thread in them. When I was younger, I would put them in the round tins, and these you can put other little taller pieces in, maybe even some lace or something. You like to do that with your sewing, but there's a lot of other things you can put in these little collections of whatnots. And steel. This still has part of the label still on there. I can try and get that off before I send it about. It didn't have any writing on it that that I could see. But so it's choice between two tins. Number 4. So I think this is Pennsylvania Dutch, probably Amish quilt patterns. Okay. Anybody has any afterthoughts on that? You can always check those out. And number 5 is going to be a starting bid of $15. And it's going to be for 6 pieces of rocks basically. So there's this one that's kind of black and red tones. This one that's kind of red tones. I'd wiped them a little bit trying to look at the colors. This piece. So these are thin slabs. The first 2, a little bit more to them. It's this piece. And then there are these pieces. This one here. I'm not sure what this one is either. This one reminds me of petrified wood, though, but I don't know what it is. But I found them together in a baggie in Oregon. So I just figured I'd bring them all. And somebody could actually, cut some pieces off of these and make them into little pendants or use them on rings. Oftentimes what they do, that looks like it has a little moss in it. That might be kind of a moss agate look. But yeah, I'm not sure what this one is. Kind of reminds me of jasper a bit. But I know some of the petrified wood can look like this too. But I don't know. It's got some little crystals over here. Oh, I see.
KJ's in that 5.
The tin choice was 5. It's 15 for the stones. So I'm not sure what KJ's.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Yeah. I was looking for something. I didn't even know you do switch.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what KJ's interested in.
Just let me know if you are into the for the 10. Let us know. But what are the stones? You said stones for 15.
Yeah, stones were 15, and the tins were $5 a piece. Choice. So we'll see if I can.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so the stones are 15.
The stones are 15. Yes.
Okay, the 10 was $5 for choice.
Yeah. So here I got this one wet, so you can see it a little bit more. I had put a little bit of oil on it, but it didn't really go on all the spots. I was a little too much in a hurry. So let us know what you were interested in, KJ. It's like the back of it. I'm not sure what this black piece is either with the red, but it breaks like it's obsidian. It could possibly be. Let's see, let me get it. You can see the red in it, the black. Like the edges are little shiny bits. Okay. But they are number 5.
Okay. So KJ.
Yeah, just let us know.
Just let us know if you wanted I think I got you. For the lot, how much is for the lot is 15, right?
Yes. All of the stones, all of these are 15 for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did want the rock, so I just had it on the wrong price.
Yeah. So some of them are like they're pretty good size. They're really pretty. Okay, KJ. Right. I'll move on. That's okay. Set those aside.
So it's 15 for the lot if you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Finding Treasures.
Hello. Okay. Number 6 will be a $10 start. So it's $10 to start. Number 6, $10. And this is the Ford Road, 75th anniversary Ford Motor Company, 1903 to 1978. And its cover is a little bit rough around the edges, but not too bad. And it's a copyright of 1978. And it has wonderful pictures inside. Let's see here. It even has a picture of my mom's Pantera in here. So, which is cool. These are some of the older cars, of course. 1940 Ford body drop at the Rouge, and this is 1932 Ford final inspection at the Rouge. Must be the building. Okay. Then there's a welder and here's got the contents. Here, classic American venture, the right car at the right time, a new model every year. Classic American venture has some of the history, of course. All of this has history. It's great. And let me see, how many pages is this? Yeah, it looks like it's 191 pages. Let me see here. Oops. Here. I like the outfits that the people are wearing in the older cars. I think that's cool. Let's see. It's like advertisement, it looks like. Right car at the right time.
It's a beautiful book.
Someone racing. And a stop for a drink of water at the Utah-Colorado state line. See if I can go a little further here. Oh, here's a 1934 Lincoln.
KJ's in at 10.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. 1936 Deluxe 3-window coupe. (1941) Ford Super Deluxe Coupe. And that's by an airplane, so that's kind of a double cool picture.
Yeah.
And airplane styling from 1941 shows you that. Oh, this has women workers assemble Ford Jeep engines in 1944, and 1 B-24 per hour was achieved at Ford's huge Willow Run plant. So they were making airplanes there.
Wow.
That's cool. Didn't know that. And
All right.
now just see KJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see KJ's in at 10. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see 11 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are.
And that's my mom's car, what she had.
Sold.
A Dimatoso Pantera. She just sold it.
All right. Congratulations, KJ.
Thank you.
That's great. Beautiful buy there. Excellent.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So now we have a lot of 3 Life magazines. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. So here we have September 1991, $2.95. Gone with, here is at last the sequel to Gone with the Wind. You got Brent and Scarlett. The love story continues. You see the lovely pictures inside. So that's one. Then you have Good Night, Johnny. As the curtain closed on TV's greatest career, we remember the best of Carson. And it's a cure for cancer. The real story behind Taxlo, the miracle drug from the year tree. You see amazing pictures in here. Lovely ads. You see the article for Johnny Carson. And then you have the year. Oh, I'm sorry. That was May 1992. Now we have January 1987. And this the year and picture 1986. So all of the things that happened within the year 1986. You have pictures of Mike Tyson, Ronald Reagan, lovely picture. So all 3 postcards. It's a special edition. 1987, 1992, and 91. Oh, Jamie would like the stones for 15. Becky.
Yes,
This
I got
is
that. Thank you.
this is for $8. See the lovely ads on the back. And if it's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. Move it to the side, and we can move it along to my next item. So now we have a Coca-Cola tin tray. Okay, I got you, KJ, for that.
Yeah, those spoons were nice.
Offer up of $8. Got you, KJ. So here we have a Coca-Cola ad. And this was the design. The design of this tray is for can't even say it right. Marlboro What is the world is wrong with me today? Proposes. I don't know. Taken from a 1921 advertisement. Coca-Cola is it's a trademark of the Coca-Cola ad, printed in the United States in 1971. So this was 1971, and it's for $8.
Yeah, her name's a tongue twister anyway.
Oh, you know her name?
Is it Meryl Barrel?
No, it was no. It's I can't.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like sports mirror. I cannot
Well,
say it.
memorabilia.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
There is an actress named Meryl Barrel, so that's what I
Oh no, I don't know who this is. Like that's a picture of somebody.
But yeah, memorabilia.
Memorabilia. I still can't really get it out right, but yeah, memorabilia. And so it's for $8.
And it was a reproduction of what year though? Because I remember it being a different
It says
year.
1921.
1921. Yeah.
The picture was taken in 1921.
Yeah, but that's still really nice shape for when they reproduced it, because a lot of those are not as nice as that.
And you could tell someone had it hanging up on
Oh,
their
that's
wall, but
probably
it's double-sided tape, but still not bad. It's still great condition. You could take that off with
they weren't
ease.
using it on the tray side. That's why it looks so nice.
Yeah. There's a little bit of an issue right here in the corner, but still decent. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side and we can move it along. And now I have 4 books, a lot of 4 stamp books, offer up of $8. So here you have S&H green stamps, and they have their stamps on them. And this was this was published 1962.
Oh wow.
So you have all of the stamps in this book right here. And then you have another one, 1962 also, but this one doesn't have the stamps. So it's stamp free on this book. Then you have quick savings book. Yeah. Only 12,000 stamps fills this one. This one doesn't have the stamps in it.
Those are the ones I'm used to seeing when I was a kid.
And so you see the inside of it. And then I have another one that has the stamps in this one. You see all of the lovely stamps.
You know, the ones without have great graphics for junk journaling too. And the stamps would be great too for that.
Yes. So if there's no interest in this, I can move this to the side and we can move it along and we can go back to Becky.
Okay. All right. Well, I found number 7 is going to be a $10 starting bid. And number 7, and it is this book. It's Ellery Queen, Cat of Many Tales. This is the 1949 edition, which is the first time this book was published.
How much you said it was?
$10.
$10. Okay.
$10 starting bid. And it has so here is the published date. But it's in of course, the Roman numerals. So it was September of 1949. And the only picture in here is this map of Manhattan. So this is really an Ellery Queen novel, Cat of Many Tales. So it's a mystery. But I thought the map was really cool. And I just really love that cat. And here's what the pages look like. And has a little bit of wear here and down here. The rest of it looks really good. For it being 1949. And it's got some really easy to read lettering. That's always good. They stick in too much of the cursive. Sometimes it can get a little too fancy to read. But this is, oh, and this up in the corner right here is remnants of a little sticker I was rubbing off, but that'll come off. I can continue to take that off. Somebody wants that. But look at that cat. Wouldn't that be really cool for even like a Halloween display?
And KJ's in that 10.
Thank you, KJ. And yeah, I just thought this was a really cool book. And you know, the pages are a little browned on the edges, like it would normally be from, you know, sitting in a shelf. But I think it's the small version. It's in really nice shape. And the map, that map of Manhattan was cool. I really did have a really great trip that I wish I could turn around and go back and already have a house there to just put everything in. But, takes time. All right, we can count it down to KJ. 10. Thank you for your bid.
All right, so we got KJ at 11. Anybody?
At 10.
KJ's at 10. Anybody want to come in? Come in at 11. We're going once. We're going twice. Last call. And we are sold to KJ.
Thank you, KJ. Appreciate that. Okay, number 8 is going to be a choice with a starting bid of $3. So $3, and it'll be for your choice of little books. So this is a Good Housekeeping Keep Cool cookbook. It's got a 1967 copyright. It's like 9¼ inches by 7.5, in case you want to know that. It does have some really good recipes, and I was tempted to keep it because of that. It's the front page. There. The back. That's some really good looking recipes, though. Lemon twist cake, parfait cloud, angel ice cream cake, chocolate skillet cake.
How much you said it was?
These are going to be $3 choice.
Oh.
This is the first choice, is this Good Housekeeping.
It's an offer up, right?
Yes, they're all offer ups. The second one is a 4-H Food Magic Tricks for Treats, a Fun with Foods project members manual. And this is the University of California's Cooperative Extension, 8.5 by 11. But it's 4-H. So we got the information there. And I just really love the pictures in here. Let's see. Now here's one with the mermaid. And just real small little cookbook things. And it has, how did you do it? Is the beef corn dandy attractively served, very hot, good, tasty? Those little check marks, I guess. Come and get them cookies. So I guess they use this for the 4-H. Peach cooking. So that's your second choice. The 4-H. And then Fun with Marshmallows. This is a craft book. And this is Paco Fun Books publication. And it's 1962. It's the date. I see Puggle Mom at 3. Thank you.
What?
And if anybody else is interested, you do 4 or more.
Oh.
It shows crafts you can do and instructions. Almost 200 favors you can make. I'm sure you can make them out of other things besides marshmallows that aren't food related, but kids have fun making things with food too, so
yeah.
But the graphics and the pictures on these is the reason that I really like them. Oh, this one has a little clown, so if you don't like clowns, look away.
So how many do you have? The choice?
Three choices. I see KJ at 4.
KJ's at 4. I see a 5 or better. Or out.
So there's the Good Housekeeping, the 4-H, or the craft. Those are your choices. At $3, or now 4. We're at 4 with KJ. We're at 5 with Puggle Mom.
Puggle Mom came in at 5. Do I see a 6 or better?
I got these for a good price, so that's why I was offering them at 3. But
KJ's in at 6. And this is a choice. So just to let y'all know. 7.
It's either Good Housekeeping, 4-H, or the Marshmallow Crafts.
Do I see an 8 or better? Or a out? KJ came in at 8. Do I see a 9 or better or out? So Puggle's Mom is out. Anybody else? I would need to see a 9 or better if you're interested. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we're going once, going twice. Last call. And we are sold to KJ.
GH, 4H, or Marsh, or Craft, whichever you want to say for that. Let me know which one you're interested in, or ones.
So which one or ones would you like?
The 4H.
4H.
Okay.
And Puggle's Mom, would you like any of the other 2? She said see a pass.
Okay.
If anybody else would like the other 2 cookbooks, please just let us know in the chat. And congratulations, KJ.
And thank you for looking. All right. Now, my next one, it's going to be a choice again. $8 each. And these are paper dolls. So number 9, $8 choice of paper dolls. And these are all Tom Tierney paper dolls. And I fell into a lady that collected, so I did pick up a bunch. This one's High Victorian Fashion.
How much again?
$8 choice.
8.
And these are a thicker paper doll. So there's the Victorian. This is famous African American women paper dolls. So they have like the page with the woman and then a design outfit for her for each one. And then this one's Vivian Lee. And Vivian Lee is 1981. I forgot to say that. The African American is 1994 is when they were made. And
hey, Julie.
Was 2001. So that's when these were made. Vivian Lee, actress, of course. Very high quality to these and very thick on the paper. I didn't know what everybody would like, so I just took a random amount. This one was made in 1992. These are all Tom Tierney. This is Jeanette MacDonald and Nelson Eddy, actor and actress. This is where the doll is here. So that's them. And then you would dress them different outfits. Oops. And it does have on the back, it does have about them. Like known around the world in the 1930s and 40s as American Singing Sweethearts. And then I have one on Joan Crawford. And it does have some info about her. Joan Crawford was 1983 when he made this one. And she was dubbed a clothes horse deluxe in 1935. So she must have had a lot of clothes, I would imagine. This will be your choice. $8 each. Okay. You don't see any interest in those? Set those aside and go back to you. And if anybody sees them later and would like to, just let us know. Also, if you're looking for anything, let us know.
Yes, if there's anything you would like to see, just let us know. And so now I have a lot of 13 Life magazines. And it's going to be an offer up of 30. It's an amazing price for these beautiful Life magazines. So here we have March 28th, 1949, 20 cents for the Life magazine. And this is Joan Lansing. So this whole lot right here. Joyce Lansing, I meant. And we have May 14th, 1945, Victorious Yanks. They have a few issues with the spine a little bit, but nothing too major for some of these. And you have June 18th, U.S. Congress, with 10 cents, 1945. Then we have March 12th, 1945, Simpson of the 9th. We got Mary T. is in at 30. So I see a 32 or better. Then we have June 9th, 1941, the Winston team. Then we have March 26, 1945, Carol Lynn by Millie.
Wow.
And then we have March 5th, 1945, the Pacific. December 31st, 1945, mountain climbing. We have November 5th, 1945, the Fleet's Inn. June 11th, 1945, Teenage Boys. January 22nd, 1945, basketball. December 17th, 1945. Paulette Goddard as Kitten. And we have June 2nd, 1948. 20 cents Cape Cod weekend. Okay. And that is the 13 Life magazines from the 1940s. Now I see Mary T is in at 30. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 32 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for Mary T. So we are going once. We are going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Mary T. Congratulations, Mary T. Beautiful buy there.
That's a great buy. Wow.
Yes. Okay. Keeping up with the lots. Okay. So I have a lot of 10 Navy programs. And it's going to be an offer up of $20. So here you have U.S. Navy Naval Institutes proceedings, and this is March 1933. All of these are from 1933. And so you have lots of beautiful pictures within this book. So you have the ships and everything. So we have March 1933. We have May 1933. So the lovely pictures inside.
Oh, wow.
We have April 1933. These books basically have, I think, like 100-something pages, 200 pages. Then we have June 1933. You see the ships.
They're 90 years old, 91 years old.
Yep. Then we have July 1933. The lovely ships. Got Mary T. is in at 20. August 1933. KJ's at 22. The lovely ship in there. September 1933. Mary T's at 24. October 1933.
Wow.
November 1933. KJ's at 26. And December 1933. And you see on the back, it's an NRA ad. And there you go. So the only ones the only ones I don't have is January and February. I almost had a full year of these programs. So, but
Mary's out.
Yeah, 2 out of the 10 out of the 12 is great.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
KJ's at 26. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 28 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Awesome buy there. And here I have a lot of 7 music sheets. And it's going to be an offer up of $10. And they do, be honest with you, they do have some condition issues with these music sheets, but they'll probably be fantastic for, scrapbooking or junk journaling or anything you would like. And I'm gonna try to do the year. But we have Falling Waters. We have Now Sees Anybody's Girl.
Well, that's great.
And Roman numerals MCMX 1950.
So
1905. We got Julie is in at 10. We got the Top Hat 1935. We have Mama Oh Mine.
MCMX would be 1910.
Oh, so okay, so it's antique.
Yeah.
And here, I Was a Fool to Believe in You. And this was in Baltimore, Maryland. MCMXX III 1923. And I don't know. Steed? I don't know.
No,
1911.
Wow.
And Dreaming Memories of You. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I see Julie is in at 10. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see 11 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for Julie. So we're going once, going twice, last call, and we are sold to Julie. Congratulations, Julie. Lovely, wonderful, amazing buy. And we're going back to Becky.
Okay. Those were really great. I like seeing stuff like that. Okay. Number 10 is going to be a $5 starting bid. So number 10. It's a book on aviation. This is the Boy Scouts of America Merit Badge Series. You can see originally they had 99 cents on here, and they had $1.25 at one time. This is a 1987 printing. A 1987 printing of the 1968 revision, Boy Scouts of America.
How much?
$5 starting bid.
All right.
Yeah. And it's got some great like maps too in here. They're neat to see. And airports. Let's see. Of course, we've got some airplanes. Shows power for flight. Moving the rudders. Let's see here. Flying a plane. Other planes. In the back, there was some other map. Looks like let's see here.
Uh-oh, what happened? Hopefully Becky will be back. Not sure what happened, but I'm going to show some items. When she come back, I want to bring her back. So here we have a church music, this antique church music book. Okay, Becky, we got you. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. So here we have Joe Five. I can't say that. I don't know what the Joe Fifth and his daughters in third acts, a dramatic cantra by by Chen Holt, the John Church Company. And it is 75 cents by mail postpaid. And this was copywritten in 1883. So this was 100 years before I was born. Oh, well, when I was basically born, yeah. So we have How Long, oh, How Long is one of the songs. Bow Down to God. God from Heaven, Come Down. Praise the Lord. I'll Give Her Liberty. We're going to bring Becky back. And then I will come back to that.
Okay. I think I switched my laptop to being on Wi-Fi at my mom's, and I plug it directly into the internet here, but I don't think I told it that. So I'm going to have to look at it after.
Okay.
Anyway, number 10, the aviation book, $5 starting bid, Boy Scouts of America. And I showed this longitude and latitude and airplanes. Didn't see anybody interested in that. Let me know if you need to see more of it. Number 11 is going to be a starting bid of $6. $6 start. This is Nikko, Japan Travel Bureau. On the back is a map of Nikko. And it has Mount Nantai.
6, right?
Yes, $6. So this is the outside or the inside of it. And they had it bent like this when I got it, and it holds these postcards. And the lady that I got it from said that these were some that her mother got in traveling. So the postcards come with it. Says Shogu Shrine, 17th century. Let's see, here's some trees. The 22-mile avenue of 20,000 age-old cryptomeria trees. It's an entrance to a tourist resort, I guess. But they all say what they are on the back. And then there's beautiful sailing boats. And they're really nice postcards too. Looks like they're camping right down here on the river. Well, it's Lake Yumoko. So they're camping on the lake. And Keegan Waterfall. "350 feet high." And these all have the same kind of back on them. And this one is Mount Nantai. as viewed from Lake Churunji. I'm probably really mispronouncing those names, but doing my best. Okay, and there's 8 of these postcards. You get the 8 postcards, and then the outside that has the little map. This is the red lacquered bridge, sacred bridge on the way to the Nikko Shrine. Like I say, all of them tell me what they are, but I really especially like these. It's on the skating rink at the Nikko Kanaya Hotel. But I like the little girl skating there. I thought that was just really, really a cool picture. So you get all 8 of those. And the outside, which has the map of Nikko and Japan Travel Bureau. Like I say, the only thing is, the person that had them did this so that they could keep the postcards in their safe. But
very, very neat.
Yeah.
Lovely. They say the year, lovely history.
It doesn't say the year on these, but I don't know. This is how the postcard is divided. So I know that's older. Just by the look of them.
Hello, Angie.
Printed by Mitsumura Company. But yeah. And the lady that I got these from, she was older than I am, and they were her parents.
Wow.
So, yeah. Well, I know that's got to be old because I'm already old,
Nah.
She looked like she was like 70, 75, though.
Wow.
So, and they were her parents, so. And so I don't know what year, but old, I would say. So I have another, number 12 is going to be $8 choice. So for $8, you get a choice again of Tom Tierney paper dolls. This one was made in 2001. This is Andrew Jackson and his family. So it has Andrew Jackson and his wife, and then clothes. And then you get Andrew Jackson Donaldson and Emily Donaldson.
Awesome.
So I'm thinking, well, they're related somehow. So it's family. And then this one has some of the kids that you can add. And these all have a lot of pages. Like there are 16 pages to these. And they tell you a bit about each plate, always on the back, and then they'll tell you a history. So this is Andrew Jackson.
Becky? Oh, I think they did it again. I think you froze again, Becky. All right, all right, if Becky gets, get going back to going again, I will bring her back. But yeah, she dropped off again. All right, so when she comes back, I will try to bring her back again. Again, I have this music antique music book for $8. Trapping Where Sunshine Plays. Tripping Where Sunshine Plays. Funeral March. So this book has 80 pages. That's the back. Scare songs in 4 volumes, $1.50 each. So this is for $8 if you are interested in it. But if there's no interest in that, I can move that to the side. Now we have some more spoons. And these are spoons that are made in Holland. And it's going to be an offer up. I have 3 of them. And it's going to be an offer up of $8. Oh, let's bring Becky back. Hold on.
There.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta mute yourself. I'll let you handle it. And here's
There.
Becky.
Okay. I told it to stay off by Wi-Fi, so maybe that'll help. Like I said, when I went to Oregon, I had to get on my mom's Wi-Fi, so I switched the settings on my laptop, and forgot totally about it. So George Washington. So the first one is Andrew Jackson. These are $8 choices. So we've got Andrew Jackson, and this is George Washington and his family. We have that. And lots of clothes. There's the guys. It has about them. In the back will have about them. And again, this one has 16 pages. And these are the thicker ones. And then the back has about each different plate of clothing. And then we've got Thomas Jefferson and his family.
Awesome.
And there's that and about them. And Thomas Jefferson, 1992 is when these came out. And here's the gals. And some more of the guys, or I guess that's their children, I guess, because there's a few of them. And this one has 16 pages as well. Then we've got Theodore Roosevelt and his family. And that was 1990 copyright. Or underwear, or a little bit more to them. I like the underwear throughout the years. Too, that's always interesting. What they had to deal with. And the different clothing. And again, like all of them, there's the wedding one. They have about each pane. So each page, it describes what the clothing were, and then about them. And then Abraham Lincoln and his family was 1989. There's the guys. Oh, that's Tad and Robert. And then this is Willie and Mary. The mom and 3 boys. We have all their outfits. But these are thicker cardstock for the paper dolls. I wonder if that's her morning gown. I doubt it. And yeah, this is saying about each plate and about them. So these would be a choice for $8 each. And George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, or Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, this is some beautiful books, paper dolls. But if there's no interest in that, we're gonna move that to the side. And again, if you change your mind and you are watching the replay, you see something you like that has not been claimed, please reach out to us and let us know. So now I have, again, go back to I didn't, yeah. So go back to the spoons, and these spoons are made in Holland. So you see the two guys there, and the lovely spoon, the lovely design. And on the back of it, it says made in Holland. And this spoon right here is a very unique spoon. And it's a guy carrying water. And again, made in Holland. And then we have the most, what Holland is famous for is the windmills. Made in Holland on the back, and the lovely shape of the spoon. So we have all three of them for $8. Actually, I think it just kind of is like it's a older spoon, so it's kind of froze up. But actually, the little spin part actually does move. It actually spins. Maybe we can put some WD-40 on it and loosen it up a little bit. But yes, so for $8 for all three spoons. But if there's no interest in that, we can move that to the side. Now I have a very vintage comic book. Offer up of $5. So here we have Gold Key Walt Disney Comics, still only 12 cents. Walt Disney Comics and Stories.
That's cool.
Donald Duck Gets the Business. And so inside of here, you also have Madam Mim, The Golden Touch, Mickey Mouse, The Return of the Phantom Blanc, Little Bad Wolf, Question and Answer. Also, Daisy Duck Diary and Goofy Jokes. And this was copywritten in 1964.
You gotta love Madam Mim. She was funny.
And you have beautiful colors in the book. Okay, there's Snow White in there. So yes, $5 for this lovely, lovely book. And it got the Golden Book magazine ad in the back. So $5 for this lovely comic. But if it's no interest in this, I can move this to the side and we can go back to Becky. I finished my 3.
Okay.
And this is our last round, right?
Yes. The last round. So number 13 is going to be a choice. $6 starting bid. Choice of books. So the first book I have is Fort Raleigh, a 1952 U.S. Department of Interior book. This is National Historic Site, North Carolina. The first choice. Got great pictures throughout. This is Queen Elizabeth, of course. And see, I think that was Sir Walter Raleigh at the front. That's what it looked like to me anyway. Let's see. Great pictures in here. Sir Philip Sidney and Sir Richard Grenville. Let's see. Map made by John White in 1585 to 86. The original of which is in the British Museum. John White drawing an Indian, a Native American. 1585-86. Christopher Carlyle, Sir Francis Drake. That's Sir Francis Drake. I've heard of him. Not sure about Carlyle. Oh, this is neat. The Indian village of Pomiok, engraved by D. Bry from a drawing by John White. That's kind of neat. And then this is the Virginia Dare marker. I think that is. But if you read this, I guess you'll find out. So this is a booklet of 38 pages. So in Fort Raleigh National Historic Site. That's more like that. And then this one is American Whaling in Hudson Bay, 1861 to 1919. And this is Munson Institute of American Maritime History, 1969. And it's got lots of neat illustrations too. And lots of neat boats. This one has a little more pages than the other one, but it's like 68 pages. There's a map in the back. See KJ at 6. Thank you.
KJ is in at 6. Do I see a 7 or better?
Pictures. Let's see if I can find another good one here. The Arctic Elephant. This looks like a play or something somebody put on. Bringing freshwater ice to the area by sledge. Yeah. And it's a boat. So your choice would be between Fort Raleigh and American Whaling in Hudson Bay.
All right. So I see KJ's in at 6. Anybody else is interested? I would need to see a 7 or better. We can start the countdown for KJ. We're going once, going twice. Last call. And we are sold to KJ. Which one or ones would you like, KJ?
Yes. They both have a lot of information in them. I liked. So.
My Maritime.
Oh, this one. So the whaling one.
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody interested in Fort Raleigh? Okay. Move on to my next.
Let us know if you are.
Yeah. Anytime. Okay. I have 2 choices of cards for $5. Number 14. It's going to be your choice between this is the Spruce Goose. And the cards are unopened. They're still in a cellophane. There's the back of them. They do say Hong Kong. So they say Hong Kong on the cards. It's down on, yeah, there. And it does have it on the little box too. It's got the Spruce Goose. And a little plastic case. These are 2 1/4 inch by 1.5 inches about.
Oh, cool. They're little small cards.
Yeah, they're little small cards. And these are Carnival cruise lines, unopened. These also say Hong Kong. So they're made in Hong Kong. So that would make them older Carnival cruise line cards. So you've got a boat or a plane. So these are about normal size playing cards. They're 3.5 inches by 2 1/4 inches, about. And it would be your choice, $5 each, starting bid. Kind of like the Spruce Goose one. The other Spruce Goose that I looked up were different than these. Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, and I like the Joker on the Spruce Goose. Well, I have no idea what the Carnival ones look like. But I just wonder what the other cards in this little pack would look like based on that piece. Is so cool. So it would be $5 choice.
It's pretty cool.
And that's number 14. You change your mind. Oh, you used to be in Oregon? I was thinking that. I actually got these in Oregon.
Hey, Brian.
Up by Seattle. My kids live in Federal Way. So the next is going to be a choice of books. There is number 15. So it's a choice of, for $8, the Civil War Handbook. Here's the back picture.
Neat.
Yeah, and this was 1961 is the copyright. And this guy. And this picture of Abraham Lincoln. And Jefferson Davis. So there's pictures like this. And then ones like this. So I think it just kind of compares, maybe Camp Life compares both sides. I don't know. Just comparing the different things that were going on, I guess, during that time. Looks like they're getting ready for the battlefield there. The second book is The Dresses of the Mistresses of the White House. And this was a 1931 copyright. And you can see the edge here is a little bit apart. Didn't want to really do anything with that. Let's see. So it has, this is like Abigail Smith Adams. It's her dress. And it has about her and the gown. Martha Washington. And let's see. Dorothy Payne Todd Madison. And this is Monroe. It's Monroe. Let's see. There's Van Buren, white. And Fillmore. And it goes, let's see what it goes up to. Goes up to Coolidge.
Awesome.
Okay. So your choice would be Civil War or The Dresses of Mistresses of the White House. Your choice for $8. Okay.
All right. If y'all are interested, please let us know.
I'll set those aside and go ahead and let you show them your last items.
All right. And so now I have a lot of 3 spoons, and it's going to be an offer up of $5. So here we have 3 spoons, and they have flowers on the tip of the spoon. So I'm not a flower person, so I'm probably totally guessing on this, but I'm gonna say a rose, a violet, and a sunflower. And on the back of here, it says made in Promisel, Sweden. So these spoons were made in Sweden. I could work with the shipping price. I mean, if you have an issue with it, we could, we could always email me and we can work it out and stuff like that. But more likely, more times than none, my shipping price won't be no more than $10, no matter how much and how much it is. But like stuff like this, little stuff like this, because I don't really sell that much heavy stuff. $4 to $5 is the most you're going to really ship. Yes. And like I said, no more than $10 at the very most with me. So $5 for these lovely spoons. But if it's no interest, we can move it to the side. Within the United States, of course. I mean, if you're international, I mean, I think the minimum for anything is like $15. So, that's how it kind of goes with international. So now I have a comic book. And it's going to be an offer up of $5. And here we have the Friendly Ghost Casper. Look. Oh, okay. Well, like actually, Brian, email me. I would love to have folks on my channel who you can sell. But if you want to email me at jamesproctor809@gmail.com, and just let me know, and we can work out a time for you to be on my channel if you would like. So we have Casper for 12 cents, and this is September 1965. Yes, you can, Julie. I'll get you down for that. So $5 for the lovely Casper comic book, 1965. And it's 12 cents. Harvey comics. But if it's no interest in this, that's the back of it. We can move it to the side and move it along. All right, so now these two books are not in the best of shape. At least one of them is antique. I gotta see about the other one. But you can definitely, it'd be a beautiful thing to kind of use for junk journaling and stuff like that. So we have a lot of 2 books, and it's going to be an offer up of $20. One doesn't have the cover to it, and as you can see, it's been a little bit of a rip on the edge right there, all the way through. And it is like father. So it says, if father had, he would. And then there's a lot of father. Father had a long record. There's a lot of father had. Come to father, little doggy. Father wants a chance. So that's all like a father book. And this was copywritten in 1919. And as you can see, they did color in some of the pages and stuff like that. It wasn't a coloring book, but they made it a coloring book. So we got that. Then we have the wit and humor of a nation in pictures, song, and story, illustrated by America's greatest artists. And let's see. This also is antique. Was copywritten in 1909. And as you can see, the pages have come loose from the spine. But it's a lot of beautiful and amazing pictures in here. Some in color, some in black and white.
Those might be cool to frame too.
Yeah. What is the illustration?
Who is the illustrator?
Who is the illustration? Okay.
I think they mean.
Yeah. Illustrated by, I think it's a couple of them. Let's see here. I'll just take it out because it's already all loose. We have here Frank Snap, Arthur Lewis, Geo Herman, G.O.R. Brill, and C. Not. Poems and Stories by Tom Mason, W.H. Snibbet, Edward L. Sabin. So basically, what it says, yeah, I don't know. These are like it's all of the illustrators right there. It's a lot.
Yeah.
As you can see. So a lot of beautiful artwork in here. So lovely book. For both of these for $20. If there's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. And if y'all change your mind, please let me know. And if you are watching a replay, please email me or Becky. And if it's something you like, just let us know. And that is all of the items we have for tonight. So I will bring up Becky and she can, if there's anything she would like to say before we go.
Well, if there's anything you guys ever are looking for, just make sure you reach out to us too, because we may just have it and just haven't shown it yet. I know I have a bunch of stuff that I brought back with me from Oregon. I tried to be really good, but I was in Oregon and Washington. I'm like, well, ephemera doesn't take up too much space, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, and I'm going to be doing my Monday Whatnot show at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And then Thursday, I'm going to be the 27th. I'm going to do my regular YouTube on my channel. It's going to be 8 p.m. Pacific time as well. And then I'm going to do July 1st with Angie's Oddities. And I think that's 2 p.m. Pacific time. I'm pretty sure. That. And it looks like somebody wants the book. Brian wants the Age of Collage book. So, but yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and put my email in, and you guys can message me if there was anything that you saw or anything you're wanting.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Brian, was that the last two that I showed, or which one was? Okay. Oh, you're looking for that.
Looking for it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I definitely would check that out, and then if I find it, I sure will let you know.
I haven't seen that one.
And so yes, thank y'all so much for a wonderful, amazing sale. I had a great time. We had a great time. I hope y'all had a great time. We had yes, we had amazing sale. And so tomorrow, come check me out at Two Old Guys Vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Touchman and Donna Marie. And I will be invoicing directly after that sale tomorrow, probably around 8, 9 o'clock. And if you pay by Monday, your items will go out Tuesday. Then I will have my sale again Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. And everything will start off at $5. Then Friday night, 7 o'clock, with Tristan Suspizio, the 50 Tells a Story, aka the Suspizio Show. And back here, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, with my lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, and Becky, Vintage, and more. So I think that's about it.
Okay.
And so we all want to say, have a good night. Stay cool. Keep up a lovely, amazing, positive spirit. And I'll see you next time. KJ, what is the 24? Is that for the books?
The last 2 books? Maybe? Or he's just giving you a tip. I'm not sure which.
Yeah. You can let me know in the chat, or you can email me and let me know if the 20 is for the books.
Yeah, he might be right.
Yes. Everybody have a wonderful and fantastic night.
Yes.
Okay, mistake. Good night.
Good night.